So in this video guys, I'll be showing you how to edit your top 11 videos once you have recorded them. So once you are ready to start editing, all you got to do is come here and click right there, and our video is saved on AZ screen recorder. Of course, the amp itself, as you can see here, it says AZ recorder free. This is where our video is going to be at, and we are looking to edit this video right here. You can always highlight the video as such, and then you can always review the video first and make sure it is the right video that you want to edit. But for purpose of this video, we already know which video we want to edit, so we're just gonna click plus. As you can see here, the video has been added to our timeline, and if you go back here and then press play, as you can see, the video is playing right here. The amp itself will show you these 2 points, of course the video at the top and the timeline at the bottom, just so you can see what you are doing while you editing your videos. So for the purpose of this game, I'm just gonna fast forward here a little bit. Before the game starts, as you already know, if you play top 11, you get this point here where it gives you where it shows you that your match is about to start and stuff like that. But for me personally, I don't like to show that, so I just go back a little bit here before it start come, as you can see, and then I highlight the video. To highlight the video, all you got to do is tap on the video, and then we're gonna come here and click on this razor right here, like so. As you can see, we have cut that part of the video, and then we're gonna press play a little bit, and then as you can see, that notification is gonna come and go, so we don't really want it on this video. So we're just gonna as you can see, we have highlighted the video right there. We're gonna come back here and click on that razor sign again, and then we're gonna highlight this part of the game, this part of the video. All you got to do is click on it, and then it will be highlighted, and then here it gives you options. Either you want to reduce the volume or whatever, but for this purpose, we want to delete that part of the video, so we're just gonna click on this garbage can right there. As you can see, if you come back here a little bit, we press play, you're not going to see that point as well. As you can see here, we just go straight into the countdown to the beginning of the match. And the other thing that I like to do with this part, I like to count how many drop balls are there. Probably maybe like 5. Let's just let's pray and go 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I stop the video right there, just to give you a little bit excitement before the start of the game. And then I cut the video at that point, and then I press play again, and then you're gonna see here, once we click join the match, this is what the information you're gonna be seeing. And then I like to show the attendance. Of course, here you're gonna be showing the attendance, and here you're gonna be showing the statistics, and then here you're going to show the aggregate score line, or the score line during the game. I don't really do that most of my games, just for games that have second leg, uh, especially during the Champions League, or during the cup competition where I have to play 2 legs. I like to show the aggregate scoreline before the game. As you can see, if you come back here and put everything together, we just press play, you're just going to see that it in syncs with the video really good. I think it puts a little bit of something different on your video. And then you can see here, I press the attendance, and here I'm showing you guys the aggregate scoreline before the game. And then once I'm satisfied with the timing of that, I just click the razor again, and then I cut the video, and then I fast forward here, just to show you the beginning of the game. As you can see here, the beginning of the game is when it says, probably maybe we will say DLD kicks off, kick off the game or something, or DLD has the game started or something like that. And for here, as you can see, it says the name of this team is, just come on here. Zugambo FC kick off. So that I like to show that part so that you know the game has started. And then I cut this piece off. And then when you come back here and press play again, you're going to see it's just going to in sync with that. And I don't really like to see this part of this part right here, so I like to cut it off as well. So I like to come back here just to show you that part where it says kick off, like so, and then I highlight that and click X, and then I'll press play, and then I have to find the sweet spot between 2 points, between this point where you just see player names in the formation, and the actual part where the gameplay starts. So I like to find that sweet spot in between there, and then I highlight the video. And then I cut it, and then I highlight that part, and then I cut it off. So you continue doing this. So if I come back here and play the video from this position, you're just going to see everything is just going to come in together in more like a uniform fashion. As you can see here, you're not gonna be seeing all other unnecessary stuff on your video. I think it just gives your video a little bit of something special, and it makes your video stand out a little bit. And then you can see here the gameplay has already started. So for me personally, when I edit the top 11 videos, I edit just to show the gameplay only. I don't really want to see any other unnecessary information that it doesn't really please the eye and stuff like that. And then you can see from here on, all you got to do is find the sweet spot between clips and cut it in between there. And then you can see let's find the sweet spot right there. It can be a little bit time consuming, but if you want your videos to look a certain way, I think you will have the time to do that. But I don't encourage everybody to do it. You can only do this if you want to. So if we come back here again, let's just play the whole thing and see how everything comes together. And I'm not really gonna be editing that much. I'm just gonna show you guys this example. I think I need to show you guys the halftime piece, the information that I like to put out during halftime, and then some other information that you can put on your video just to give it a little bit of something special. As you can see here, when you play this game, after we have edited this part, you can see how the video comes together. You don't really see that many uninteresting parts of the game. All you see is gameplay until the end of the game. So for this purpose of this video, I'm just going to start editing right here and fast forward to something else that I need to show you guys and show you the information that you might want to put on your videos. As you can see here, we're just going to fast forward to this point in the game. Let me show you guys the point where we score a goal in this game, and then show you some other information that I like to put on my videos. We don't want to see that, so you're just going to click that and erase. When we come back here, we're gonna play the video from this point. As you can see here, we're going to score a goal, and then I have to find that sweet spot again, because the video is just going to show unnecessary stuff such as this, so I don't really want to see that. So here I highlight that and then press play again, and then you can see here I'm gonna want to show my viewers the stats of the game at this point. So all you gotta do is click on the stats bar, and then you're gonna see that information. So when I come back here and click play, you're just going to see you are able to read the stats of the game. And then I'm going to show the aggregate scoreline at this point. As you can see, it is 4-0. And then once I'm satisfied with that, I'm just going to cut the clip right there, and then I'm going to fast forward this video until halftime, and I'll show you guys some other information. As you can see here, if you press play right there, it's just going to show you the whistle blows for halftime. But that's a little bit of a boring sight, I should say, that you can be watching. You can watch a 15 second of halftime just looking at that. But I choose to show this same information. Of course, you're going to cut that part of the video, and then when we come back here, you're going to see halftime is blown. Of course, I'm going to show you guys the attendance again. For the attendance, you can see the supporters that you have. You have fans there that join your session. You're gonna be seeing those people there. And then once I'm satisfied with that, I'm gonna cut the video, and then I'm gonna fast forward again just to show the second part where it shows you that the second half has started. That part is right here. I think it was, as you can see, it still says DLD FC kick off the second half. I like to show those words right there so you know the second half has started. And once again, I like to fast forward to the gameplay. So if I just click, you have to find that sweet spot again, but it is a bit time consuming, but it just depends on your dedication of how you want your videos to look like. And then I'm going to cut that piece off. So when I come back here and play the video, as you can see, it's just gonna go straight to gameplay, nothing else. As you can see here, we are doing the gameplay. Now we have scored the second goal, and then I'm going to find the sweet spot again, and then I'm going to cut the video right there. But for the purpose of this video, let me just go all the way to the end of the game, to the end of the game, and show you guys some other stats that I like to show during the game. And I think I've already showed you guys how to put this other information on your game. Let's just go all the way to the final whistle. As you can see here, we come to the final whistle of the game. And once again, I don't like to show too many unnecessary information, so I'm gonna cut that part of the game and then click highlight that part and then delete it. And then if you come back here until this point, if I press play, you're gonna see the game is just going to go victory. Of course, this is the last part of the game, and then you can show this part. I don't like to show too much of it. I just like to show a little bit of glimpse of how the video will look like. Let me press play. As you can see here, at the end of the game as well, I like to show this the attendance, the statistics. Of course, they change during the game, and then I'll show you guys the score line. And as you can see here, our score line for this game is 3-0, and then you can see the information of aggregate score line, which is 6-0. If you come here, press play. And the other thing that I like to show, it is the man of the match. So I go right there to the previous game, and then I go to ratings, so to look for the player with the most ratings in the game. And then you can see here, it is Zabeda. He has 9.0 rating in this game. So I like to show highlight this part of the highlight the man of the match. I show the overall player, and then I show the skills. Of course, if you look at the skills, it shows you how good he is in defense, in attack, and his physical and mental ability. And then I go to the stats. It shows you the stats in the league, in the Champions League, and of course in the cup competition. And of course, not to forget, his special ability is a special penalty specialist. And then once that's done, I go back to the cup competition window to show you guys the progress, of course. And this is more like the table that I show to show you how far we have come in this competition. As you can see here, we are in the round of 16. So we're gonna be playing the round of 16. Once I'm satisfied with that, I just cut the video, and then the other information that I like to show, or let's just cut it right there so that I show you guys what I do. And then we press play, and then I go to the top 11 win homepage, and then I like to show the next fixture. I like to highlight the next fixture, the game that we're going to be playing next. All you got to do is go to match review, and then that's where you can show the information such as the information between the two teams and the stats between the two teams, just to show you how strong one side is to the other. As you can see here, we are 104.1% percent against 93.1%, and that's pretty much done editing. And once you are done, so now you want to add music or a voiceover on your videos, all you got to do is click right here and then go to the music button, and then you can see here it says voiceover. All you got to do is click on that, and then you're gonna get this red recording button. All you gotta click on that, and then it's gonna give you a selection whether to put the recording in the first track or in the second track, and then we're just gonna click there. Once you click there, it's gonna start recording whatever it is that you are saying, and then that's pretty much it, really. And then once you're done, you click stop, and then you can either replay and hear what you just said, or you can delete the recording, or you can do a retake just to make it a little more perfect. But for the purpose of this video, we're just gonna leave this setting as it is. And then now that you're done recording your voice over, and now you want to put music on it, again you click on that, and then you go to the music section. All you got to do is pick whatever folder it is that has your music in it, and then here I'm gonna click on the download section. As you can see, I have a whole lot of videos here. All we got to do now is just pick one that we like. You highlight on the track that you want to put on your music or on your video, and then click add. As you can see, it has been added to our selection, and then once you click play, you can hear the recording that you just put on. And don't forget to make sure you edit your track so that it fits perfectly with your video. And then here you can drag it either to the second track or to this first track, depending on what you choose. And then you can make sure that it syncs with your voice recorder, so when your voice recorder is just finishing, and your music will just start playing as well. As you can see right there, as an example, now that you have done all this, and now you want to add some sort of message or anything like that, all you got to do is click here. As you can see, it gives you the title. If you want to add a title or a subtitle to your video or whatever it might be, all you got to do is click on the title here. If you click on that, as you can see, we have a wide selection of stuff that you can choose from. And then if you want to get more, all you got to do is click on the cloud there, and then you can see this one. The other ones are locked. I think I bought only this one. You can always preview what the slide will look like. As you can see here, kind of examples of that. But if you don't really get any of this, there's a whole lot of tutorial in this amp that will show you how everything works. If you want to add a picture as well, all you got to do is if you want to add another video, all you got to do is click on that. As you can see, we have a whole lot of selections. Let's just say maybe what you just add a video right there. We can come on the video selection, and then let's just put that video right there. As you can see, if we play this, it's gonna look like that. And then you can move your video or whatever recording you have anywhere in the screen, and then just save it there. But we don't want that there. We just need to, if you want to put a sticker
maybe it could be a smiley face or whatever. And then you can see here you can choose what type of sticker that you want. As you can see here, when you scroll over, there's a whole lot of free ones. If you want to add that thinking, you can download it. It's free. As you can see, as long as it's unlocked, it is a free sticker. And then you can preview what the sticker will look like when you put it on your video. And then once you're satisfied with that, you can click on that and then click play. And then you can see how our sticker will 10 out in a video. And then you can move this, you can make this as small as you want. All you got to do is drag on one of the corners right there and make it as big or as small as you want, and then move it anywhere in the screen where your viewers might will see it. And then let's just put it right there in that corner, and then we come back here and click play. As you can see, it's gonna appear just right there. And then if you come back here and make it a full screen, all you got to do is click on that. As you can see, that's what your video will look like in a full screen with that smiley, with that thinking face on it. So that's pretty much it. You can really play around. You can really play around with I've really never used this part of this amp before, but you can play around with that and see what fits your video. As you can see, you can add the video, you can add even a picture for that matter. Let's just go here under images, and we're gonna scroll down here for a little bit, and then we can add that picture for this picture is for. And then if you want to make it as long to last long as possible on your video, all you got to do is stretch your picture like so. All you gotta do is drag on it and just stretch on it, and then you'll see that picture will appear as long as this line is available. And then after that, you can make it again as small as possible or to as big as you want it to be, and then you just click play. As you can see, that image of Powerdirector amp will be there on your video. You can stretch this as long as you want it to, as long as it fits whatever purpose you want it to portray on your video. You can make it as long as you want to, and as you can see here, as long as this bar is still there, that picture will always be there as well. And then if you make it a full screen again and press play on that, and see, this is what it's going to look like after your video is done and produced, before you put it on YouTube. And then you go click back, and then you're gonna see that as well. And then you can see like right there, these pictures are attached to each other. As you can see, after that picture dissolves, you're gonna see your smiley face on that. And as well, you can stretch this as long as you want to, and then press play. And this is what it will look like on a full screen. And that's about it, really editing. Or you can really play around with this amp. It is very easy, so I suggest you guys do it if you choose to, and stuff like that. And once you've done everything that you want to do for your video and you are ready to produce your video, all you got to do is click right here, and then you can see it says self project, and then it says produce project. Once you've done everything that you need to do for your video, you click produce, and then this will show for your video. And then you can choose whatever platform you want to upload your video to. As you can see here, it says share on Facebook, or you can just save it on your gallery or your SD card if you choose to. And then here it says share on YouTube. And then since we want to post everything on YouTube for the purpose of this video, let's just click YouTube. And as you can see here, it gives you an option of you can see you can choose Ultra HD, that's the 4K. You can choose Full HD, you can choose SD, and then SD as well. That's for the settings. If you come here, you can choose pretty much whatever you want, the storage, where you want to store your video after it's done and everything like that. But I suggest you don't really touch anything there, because everything is already done for you. And then as you can see, it says you can either choose 24 frames per second, but for me, I just choose to leave it as it is. And then once you've done all that, all you gotta do is click next and then click OK. As you can see here, we don't have enough space on our phone to pretty much produce this video. And then if you come here and choose something smaller as HD, let's see if we can get that. And you can see we still don't have enough space on that. I don't think we really do have as you can see, after we choose the smallest size as possible, we can get the space to produce our video. So once that's done, all you gotta this bar will become blue, and then when it comes blue, you'll say 100%. All you gotta do next is click to YouTube, and then you can send your video on YouTube. That way it is very easy. So I suggest you guys, if you want to try it, please do go ahead. And that's really pretty much it about editing your videos and posting them on YouTube. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.